where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys loses a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40. pickup of 7.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
Pitts is the man in motion. They run it here with Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Falcons 7. Visitors nothing. Jack Fox.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by a man who played in College Station, their rookie quarterback out of Texas A&M.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Orlando.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board. So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
2 yards.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Now Penix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good.
Pitts is the man in motion. Plant. It's Penix. Headed left. Buying time. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's another Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And this one is recovered by the defense.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first down, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll step up and run this.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
And here's Bijan. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Penix. That's left side to Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Falcons first down.
They'll run with Robinson. He's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Now, faking the give, he finds Likely, his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 33-yard line.
Open right side is Likely. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And in Orlando, first down.
He'll get about 2. James Pierce in on the tackle.
The tackle made at the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's the first pitch to the 48-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Orlando.
Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Again, it's Judkins. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
And an Orlando first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Forced out left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do.
Open man, he's got it for the touchdown. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Orlando.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. On first and 10, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Second and a yard.
The 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now Penix to throw on second down. That one caught by Tucker. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Penix going to throw again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Now he takes off. And he's going to give himself a before he picks up the first down.
19 yards. That's another Falcons. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On play action, Penix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. On third and 1, here's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Visitors 7.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. And unfortunately, one of his teammates, there it is. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Now it's second and 1. Hill look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Orlando.
They'll look to throw again. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home for an AFC West tilt against Kansas City. And this is Patrick Mahomes. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Chuba Hubbard. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The 49ers get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll take this to about the 28. Braylon Trice on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st down, it's Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
2nd and 7 at the 37.
Flair. It's Penix. To the middle. He's got Tucker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The visitors' offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle.
Up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's number 40 on the season for him.
First down, Orlando.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Turkey. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pass caught left side by Likely. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now a timeout for injury. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Duggan. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the visitors are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
With Penix. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That's left side to Tucker. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. And Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Darius Robinson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's got Likely over the middle. And he'll be taken down up past 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Orlando.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TV. It is first down and goal to the 5-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now, not even a little bit.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Benjamin Morrison. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Pitts
and
is the man in motion.
at the 24-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
16 yards. That's good for Falcons first down.
It's Robinson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
That is 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 20. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming and manned up holding them to just a short game.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
On play action. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. He takes off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Orlando, first down.
He'll set up to throw. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Judkins. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
the Falcons' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
First down, Orlando.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Short, complete to Likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. A run with Judkins. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation for any play caller. And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins at first and 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
On second down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
That's good.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Here's second down.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jack
Four
Fox
quarters
set
could
to
not
kick
determine
off.
a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. gun, a give to judgment. Oh, a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
17 yards. That's good.
Tight end going in motion here.
First down.
Going now, Penix on first down. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
For the field goal.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.